am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul.
Thank you, and good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of New Westminster. It is wonderful to see you all here today on what some of us consider sort of the last Sunday in the summer. Next week is Labor Day, and the kids go back to school immediately after, and already we're seeing the colors of the trees change, and we begin a new and exciting season of death, growth, rebirth, and this beautiful, beautiful change that we call life. I am Reverend Rhona Segarra, and it is my privilege and delight to see you all here today and to be the minister of this beautiful community of love and support and fun. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome. If you are joining us for the first time in a long time, or even from last week, then welcome back. And on behalf of all of us here at New Westminster, if you are watching online, then hello and welcome to you as well. We are so glad that you are here. We gather here every week to consider ideas for full and abundant living. We draw on the teachings of Jesus, who we consider our primary way shower and example, and we honor that there is wisdom to be found in faith traditions everywhere on the planet. There is also wisdom to be found in secular places, in story and in song and in life experiences. All are welcome here, all are worthy here, all are celebrated here. And our idea for you, our hope for you, is that you leave here today with even just one idea that you might consider applying in your life for a world and a life experiences which is more calm, more contented, more connected. Let us open our service today in a time of centering prayer. We begin with gratitude. Gratitude that we are on the traditional and ancestral territory of the Kakite First Nation. We give thanks that we gather here in this beautiful space, this little white church on the corner, to laugh together, to sing together, to connect with one another, and to be reminded of our connection. Whatever our faith tradition may be, we believe that there is only one power, that there is only one creative intelligence. Some call that intelligence God. Others have other religious names, Allah, Yahweh, Gaia. Some prefer secular names, nature, life, the force, quantum. By whatever name we may have, we embrace the idea that it is one energy, that there is no place this energy is not. And that includes each of us. So, we love the idea of our interconnectedness. And it is from this interconnectedness that we know that when we uplift, it uplifts the people around us. It uplifts the people on the planet. And so we take this time today to extend a blessing, to extend an uplifting word and thought for every being on this planet, regardless of race, of creed, of nationality, of ability, of age. We embrace all. And today our hearts open wide as we send blessings for healing and for comfort to those who are in Nepal as they recover from this devastating natural disaster. We uplift those who have passed away, those who are still missing, the families and friends of all who have been affected. And we give thanks for the helpers who are committing their own lives, their time, their love, their devotion to helping others. And for this time together, for this ability to come together and join in prayer, to join in song, and to join in love, we give thanks. Amen. I'm going to invite Mystic to come up and to read the daily word for us.
Hello, I'm Mystic, and today I'm going to read to you the daily word. Today's daily word theme is Let Go, Let God. I imagine wonderful new possibilities when I let go and let God. There are times when I wanted something so desperately that when it didn't happen, I sank into bitter disappointment. I told myself stories that left me stuck and resentful. It wasn't fair. It was my mistake. I missed my chance. I have come to look at those episodes in a different way. Now, when faced with an unwelcome outcome, I resist self-pity and let go and let God. I release my rigid expectations and use my imagination to envision all kinds of possibilities. Freed of the need to control, I trust divine order and divine timing. Letting go and letting God is my way of living my faith, welcoming grace, and believing the best and highest outcomes are unfolding. I let go, let God, and know peace. The reading was inspired by Psalm 119, verse 18. Open my eyes so that I may behold wondrous things out of your law. Psalm 119, 18. And now let's sing the song, Blessing to the World.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world.
As we prepare to hear today's message, I invite you to close your eyes with me if that is comfortable for you. And if you prefer to leave your eyes open, then I invite you just to allow them to rest gently on a place in front of you. And become aware of your breath. How seemingly without effort you breathe in and out in this beautiful rhythm of life. And take a moment to give thanks for this breath. It cleanses you, it nourishes you, it gives you life. Then gently bring your attention to your body. Scan from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. And if there is any part that feels more tense than you would like, imagine your breath filling that place and nourishing it. And invite your body to relax. Take a moment now to give thanks for your body. For this vessel which represents your physical place on this planet. Then gently move your attention to your thoughts, to your mind. And notice that your mind never stops working. Bless it. It is doing what it is here to do. And give thanks for your mind. And then allow your attention to gently drop to your heart space. And imagine your heart opening wide. Give thanks for this place, for your heart which holds your feelings, your heart from which compassion flows. And today I read a meditation inspired by the Buddhist tradition. It is called the Metta Bhavana, a loving kindness meditation. Imagine yourself as a person you care deeply about. Imagine yourself as someone you would wish the best for. And say these words of love to yourself. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at peace. May I be free from suffering. May I live my life with ease. May I be filled with loving kindness. Now imagine the people who are close to you, your family, your friends. May they be safe. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be at peace. May they be free from suffering. May they live life with ease. May they be filled with loving kindness. And now imagine people who you don't know. And imagine those same words. May all people be safe. May all people be happy. May all people be healthy. May all people be at peace. May all people be free from suffering. May all people live their life with ease. May all people be filled with loving kindness. May all people be filled with loving kindness. May those who I love be filled with loving kindness. May those who I don't like and who I don't agree with be filled with loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. Rest in the silence. Contemplating that idea. May we all be filled with loving kindness.
I
world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is sacred love. I will leave this day, I will leave this day as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this day as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is sacred love. I will leave this life as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this life as it is, go inside to find my God. Go inside to find my God. I'll go inside to find my God.
I'm short. Is anybody intrigued by the name of the talk today? Could it be? Could it be inspired by what? I'll tell you a little love story. Once upon a time, there was a boy and a girl who met. Well, actually, they were man and women by that time. They met at a weekend retreat. And it was one of those beautiful summer weekends. Warm, sunny, not a breath of wind, not a cloud in the sky. The place was lovely. There was a little stream that was running by. It was idyllic. And this man and this woman met there, and the connection was instant. Of course, the guy didn't notice it right away. Everybody else did. Took him a whole 24 hours. Maybe not quite that long. And we had this amazing connection. And that connection was something that developed and grew, and we dated. And each of us was waiting for the shoe to drop. What's going to happen? What is it going to be that we go, oh, maybe not? Now, for some couples, it might be something big. For us, it was a dishwasher. Needless to say, the man's name was Walt. The woman's name was Rhona. And 17 years later, we are still married. Hallelujah. Funny, isn't it, though? How something as simple and as seemingly innocuous as how do you load a dishwasher can make all kinds of difference. But what's even more funny is when I tell people about it, anyone who has ever been in any relationship at all, whether it's a romantic relationship or a roommate relationship or a sibling relationship or with parents, everyone laughs. Why? Because we can all relate to the idea of something simple, something seemingly petty, becoming something that is way big. For some of us, it may be how to load the dishwasher. I was in the unfortunate position of being with somebody who used to be a trainer for Maytag. So Walt would actually go to Best Buy and Sears and all those stores and train people in the features of the dishwasher, including, you guessed it, how to load it properly. So then I come along, and, well, let's just say that my approach to loading the dishwasher was a little more like pick up sticks. I would just kind of throw the dishes in, and if they sort of touch the water, that would be close enough for me. And when you're married to somebody who takes that very seriously, it can run into some challenges. And I'll share how we worked through those challenges as a way, perhaps, of encouraging all of us to look at things differently. Because whether it's a dishwasher difference or some other seemingly petty thing, have you noticed that whether it's the socks on the floor or the toilet seat up or what temperature the room should be or whether stuff should come out of the dryer and it's okay for it to sit on a counter or whether it needs to go straight into the closets or whether it's insert behavior here and different ways of doing it, whatever it might be, whether it's dishwasher, any of those other things, if there's more than one way to do it, then as Martha Creek says, where two or more are gathered, there will be bristling. So all of us can identify with that in some way. Most relationships have a dishwasher difference. For some, just so you know, for some, it's even as simple as which order to load the dishwasher in, from the front to the back, from the back to the front. How do you unload the dishwasher? Does it go on the counter first, or does it go directly into the cupboard? These are little things that people differ about. So it's not really the difference that matters. It's how important we think they are and how important we choose to make them. Now, it's true that there are some differences that are important. So at some point, there may be some difference in a value, perhaps, that you're in a relationship, whether it's a work relationship, a family relationship, a romantic relationship, where you go, this is something that we're diametrically indifferent about. And your way is your way. My way is my way. I don't see our way. And so we are going to part company. That does happen. And I wonder if it happens more frequently than we need it to, because of the idea of my way is the only right way. Many of our differences are not as important as we make them. Some are. And this is where Unity's third principle comes very much into play. And that is, in my language, ideas lead to experiences. Said another way is, things have meaning because of the meaning we decide to give them. So much of our experience of life isn't so much about what actually happens, but how we choose to interpret and allow that experience to live alive in us, and the story that we tell ourselves as a result. The dishwasher isn't just loaded differently. It becomes, you loaded the dishwasher incorrectly, therefore you don't respect me. Or you don't respect my way of doing things. And I'm not talking necessarily about Walt, I'm talking about how this gets interpreted. You left the socks on the floor, therefore you don't love me. You didn't do whatever it is that I thought was important, that is absolutely not important to you. And because you didn't do it, I'm going to assign a meaning. I'm going to believe the meaning, and then I'm going to act according to the meaning that I just made up. And what happens then? You're miserable. The person who was oblivious, try loading the dishwasher my way, that is oblivious, is now made miserable. Everybody is miserable, and the dishwasher still needs to be filled. The socks still need to be picked up off the floor. Whatever it is that we have just made this big blow up about still hasn't changed the circumstance. We've changed the environment in which the circumstance now lands. And this fits with the Buddhist teaching of a gap. Imagine your expectation here at one level. Imagine reality here at a different level, more often lower. To the extent that there is a gap, we have the capacity to suffer. And what we don't want to do is find ourselves in a place where, yeah, there's a difference, and now we're going to work that difference and make it even bigger and continue to add misery to the situation. It's escalating the situation. Whenever one person is expecting something and another is expecting something else, and reality isn't matching, we have this potential for division. But I'm wondering if we could embrace the idea that difference does not necessarily need to lead to division or even to divorce. It can lead to, oh, That's a different way. There's a Buddhist teaching that talks about the second arrow. And basically what it is the idea that an arrow is shot and hits when there is the first initial pain. Something goes wrong. Something is said that kind of hurts your feelings. Something happens that may disappoint you. Maybe you're stuck in traffic. There's something that's a pain point that happens. That's arrow number 1. And then we shoot ourselves with a second arrow. And that arrow is, this shouldn't be happening. They always do this. They don't care about me. It is disrespectful. They don't love me. They don't like me. I can't stand it. We have all of these messages that change nothing about the fact that there was a pain point, arrow number 1. So we can't do anything about the pain point. The pain point is something happens, it is not what we were hoping for. The part that we can control is whether or not we want to feel the pain of a second arrow. Or in my language, we want to mind and mine the gap. Because it's in that gap, in that place where we keep the pain alive with this hurt that we experience, that we really suffer, that our relationships suffer, that we reach a point where one person is entrenched in their idea, the other is entrenched in their idea, and neither is actually listening or caring about what the other is saying because they're so busy defending their position. Whether or not you believe this Buddhist idea, the idea that there are two pain points, pain and suffering, and the two need not coexist. I found in my research that there is a similar idea to ideas lead to experiences, to the idea of if I hold a different idea, maybe I could suffer less. With the words of or work of a psychologist, Albert Ellis. And I only just discovered this. He called it the ABC model, and then it moved to ABCDE. A being an activating event. Something happens. One person loads the dishwasher, the other one says, I don't like the way it's loaded. Activating event. Insert your own activating event in there. Socks on the floor, speaking too much on the phone, whatever it might be. B is the belief about what happened. This is the story we tell ourselves. Therefore, ... And then C is the consequence of the belief. I didn't know about this. This is the same stuff as I keep saying. I just didn't know somebody had said it before me. I'm so bummed out. But what it tells you is that it is a universal, intelligent idea. That so often we see something that isn't the way we want, we label it in some way, we believe the story, and then we create our suffering. So instead, here are some ideas that you might consider. And I'm going to use that gap idea a little again, because I want you to get used to it. The first thing I want you to do whenever you're in that place where you're in a pain point is gather yourself. When peace isn't there, pain, take time to be still. Gather yourself, take a breath, go for a walk. And then gather the information. What actually happened? I loaded the dishwasher. I was told that it was not done the way it could be done or should be done. That's it. That's what happened. So gather the information, gather yourself. And then ask yourself some questions. And the questions are what Albert Ellis, remember I said there was 2 more letters? His third letter, D, was disputation, dispute. What if you didn't believe it to be true? Actively challenging and questioning your beliefs. This is all basic unity principle. Question your thinking. And one of the questions that I would suggest that you ask is, how important is this really? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, is the fact that the dishwasher is loaded differently or the socks on the floor something that really is worth getting this upset about? Is there a way that instead of us taking a 2 and promoting it to an 8, we can just see it for what it is, a sock on the floor, a casserole dish which is sideways instead of upright or whatever the right way is, because I don't remember. Can we see it for what it is? It's a difference. That's all. My parents were married for almost 60 years before my dad passed away first. And in that time, both of them never ceased to remember. Let me say that differently. My parents never forgot the wisdom that was told to them on their wedding day by the minister who married them. In South Africa, our second language is Afrikaans, or it was then. I don't even know if that's true anymore. But little bugs are called hojas. I know, it sounds like I'm clearing my throat, but hojas. And what they are is little things that can kind of like, think of them like mites or termites or something like that, like little bugs. And what he said is, sometimes a giant tree doesn't fall because one huge thing knocks it over. What knocks it over are the little bugs that keep eating at it. And for them, it was a real powerful lesson about paying attention to what are the things that are little bugs that we are allowing to eat away at our beautiful foundational tree. And can we see them for what they are and choose not to give them any power? And my parents were like the coolest couple ever. They danced together. They went to the casino together. They did everything together. For those of you who were here at my mom's celebration of life, you would see that they even recited poetry together. And all of it was from this immense wisdom of don't give the bugs power. So if there's something that is bugging you, ask yourself, how important is this? What I can't reasonably do is expect that everyone else in my world is going to rearrange themselves so that I never experience discomfort. But think of how often we do that, and this leads to the next question, which is, whose pain is this? I can't reasonably expect someone else to be turning themselves into a pretzel so that I don't get upset about something that matters to me. Because in doing that, we're asking them to turn themselves into a pretzel to please us. Is that love? No. Is that authentic? No. Is that going to cause suffering to the relationship? Absolutely. Because if people are not coming to a relationship and offering their actions from a place of love and desire and a willingness, then it's not authentic and it will drain the relationship. So ask yourself, whose misery is this? Whose pain point is this? And this is where Walt and I figured this out. Is his pain point and mine were like diametrically opposed. So what did we do? We reduced our resistance. Now, I don't quite know how this happened. It may be that I started to put the plates just a tiny bit more in line with how he liked. But what I know is as soon as something shifted, it changed everything. Whose pain is it? And the person who is the person suffering, it's their responsibility to keep their power, to do what they need to do to be happy. Now, it can mean requesting something. But if the other person says no, it's still your pain point. You know, the thing about they push my buttons, well, the key words are my buttons. They're not, nobody pushes your buttons unless you give them permission to, because they're your buttons. So what that means is then take responsibility for your buttons. And what he does, I know this, is I load the dishwasher a certain way. He waits until I've gone to bed. And then he loads it the way he wants. Everybody is happy. Where in your life could you do the same thing? Your teenager leaves socks on the floor and all you want to do is get those socks picked up and pick up the freaking socks. After you've made a request and they still aren't doing it, it's not worth the resistance. Because scientific evidence actually shows that the more we resist, the less current can flow. This is actual physics. The less power there is in the relationship. It impedes the flow. So do what you can to reduce your upset. And that may include doing what feels like it's giving in, picking up the socks, loading the dishwasher yourself. And yet, think about the cost. It's not actually giving in. It is recognizing that the other person has completely different values. And that doesn't mean their values are wrong. The story that we tell ourselves does not have to be true. Their way, my way, a way. The real test of our values isn't seen when everything goes the way we want. It is what we do when things don't, when people don't. Jesus suggested that when the Romans compelled people who were Jewish, of the Jewish faith, to carry their bags 1 mile, which was within their right to do, Jesus said, carry it 2. Why? Why do you think he said that? When somebody compels you to carry 1 mile, carry it 2. The reason I believe he said that is because he wanted you to know that you have power. It moves from victim, oh, they won't pick up my socks, oh, they won't load the dishwasher properly, to I have power over my life. And I'm not going to depend on somebody else to define whether or not I have a good day. I'm going to hold the power. There's one other thing that's important. And that is something that in a few weeks when we do an all ages service, I'll do some more visuals about this. But it's the idea of not forgetting to look for the positive. Because while we were having this great dishwasher conflict, there were other parts of the relationship. Most of the other parts of the relationship were lovely. They were just like the birds singing in the water and the sun that I described. They were beautiful. So put it in perspective. Put it in perspective. Our minds can do this funny thing where the 80% that is lovely is kind of discounted, and the 20% or less that is kind of a niggling point can take a bigger part. So watch that. And ask yourself the question, honestly, how important is this? I'll leave you with the words from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. It's often read at weddings. And you may have heard it before. I'm going to read it to you. And it is read with the words, love. But we want to show up in the world as love. So every time you hear the word love, mentally insert your own name. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not boast. Love is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. Ouch. Love is not easily angered. Love keeps no record of wrongs. Love never gives up, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. The dishwasher still gets loaded differently in our home. That hasn't changed. But what has changed is that at least most of the time, we can see that there are more than one way to do things. We can accept that we are two different people. We've made a decision that this is not a deal breaker. And each of us has kind of lowered our resistance and somewhere met a little bit more in the middle. And perhaps every once in a while, we may just have to reload the dishwasher. Please notice how the little things can sometimes become big problems. And do what you can to give them the space they deserve, which isn't much space at all. I bless you.
If I seek the truth, let me speak the truth. If I'm lost in doubt, let me believe. I know I can be the change I want to see. And if it's to be, if I'm tired and stressed, let me stop and rest. If I'm feeling hurt, let me forgive. I know I can be the change I want to see. And if it's to be, it's up to me. If I dream of peace, let me live in peace. When I start from love, I am love. I know I can be the change I want to see. And if it's to be, whoa, if it's to be, it's up to me. And if it's to be, whoa, if it's to be, it's up to me. You know it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to me.
All right. Let me talk to you. Actually, interesting, doing that little talk at the beginning, it once again brought back the whole talk you did on We Can Work It Out, the old Beatles song, the Try to See It My Way. But then at the end, it also counterbalances with Love Is All You Need. So there you go. Anyway, I'm Grant, and I'm here to do the announcements today. Please join us from 4 to 4:45 tomorrow, Monday, meditation. We check in with each other, enjoy a guided meditation, and uplift and acknowledge each person as we read the names of the people on our prayer list. To add a person to the prayer list, fill the prayer request slip found in the welcome packet. You can also send us an email or submit a prayer request on the website or app while hitting that like button. Give it a shot. I've actually recently, in recent times, I've actually tried it a few times. It's worth it. So come on and join us on Zoom sometime. All right, and today is the last Sunday of the month, and it is the day we celebrate the people who had their birthdays in the month. So all you August birthdays, if there's any of you here. It is also a potluck day, so please stay and eat. If you didn't bring any food, don't worry, there's plenty to go around. Also, today, being the last day of the month, we have We have Cindy's Creative Cafe and Karaoke. This happens to be on the last Sunday of each month, which happens to be today. It is a chance for you to paint, draw, sing, tell a story, or work on your own craft project. The event is by donation. If you want to paint and be the Da Vinci of Unity, the cost is $10 to pay for the material. Here's your chance to connect with friends, share your talents, and learn something new. Yes, there's an open mic, so any one of us can get up there and talk. If you would like to sing, we'll use Creative Cafe Sundays to sing together. Let us sing together. Oh, wait, that comes later. Reminds me of another song. I'm giving you guys a little preview of karaoke's referencing songs already. To sing and practice 4 times, we'll have our Unity New West singers lead the singing on a Sunday. Join us after the service, and every Sunday, last Sunday of each month, from 1 to 3:30, all are welcome, and thank you, Cindy, for your inspiration. Unity of New West is fully self-supported, and we are grateful for your gifts, which help us to share empowering ideas. Many of us contribute with pre-authorized payments, so if you are not placing anything into the contribution basket today, please bless it silently when it comes to you. If you want to give with a credit card, please scan the QR code on your screen or give at your office. Yeah, anyone have mastered the QR code scanning yet? I know some people have talked about that. Can always ask Ronnie for that one. For our online viewers, you'll find a donation link in the description in the recording. One of the most powerful gifts you can give us is to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As we say on YouTube, hit that like button, mash it, and enjoy it. Comment on our channel so we can reach more people. Please give freely from a place of abundance and gratitude. Thank you, and we are blessed. Unity.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And we are so blessed. Blessed that you are all here today. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to Monistic and to Grant for being our readers today. Thank you to our audiovisual team at the back, Ludwina and Richard, to our crew that is greeting people, Cindy, people who set up every week. Thank you so much, Shirley, Dorothy. I think Allison may be in the kitchen already doing coffee. We are so blessed. And you may have noticed a new microphone to go with our snazzy new lectern. That's all thanks to Monistic and to Cliff. And I really like this microphone. It sounds great. So thank you. I hope you all stay and join us for lunch today and to play karaoke and art and all kinds of other stuff. Let's move into a circle and then invite the children, if they want to come into the circle in the middle as we say our blessing song for children. So Cider, Silas, Cider, that's a good one. Silas and Cedar, this is for you. We're going to just move into a circle first. and also for Seva and everyone else, all the other children in our world. And for those of you who prefer not to hold hands, please be okay with just leaving your hands down. And now we say, children of light, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we see the light that shines as you. Psst. Yay.
And let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as Creator, family all we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
I am the light of God, I am the love of God, I am the power of God, I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am the light of God, I am the love of God, I am the power of God, I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. We are the light of God, we are the love of God, we are the power of God, we are the presence of God.